the story of the legend of the Bluebonnet. I am from U.P. Perkins. For 3 days, the dancers danced to the beat of the drum, and for 3 days, the people called Kamushi watched and waited. And even though the hard winter was over, no healing rains came. Among the few children left was a small girl named She Who Was Alone. She sat and watched the dancers from her spot. On her lap was a small doll made of buckskin, a warrior doll. The eyes, the nose, and the mouth were painted on with the juices of berries. It wore beaded leggings and a belt of polished bone. On his head were 2 blue feathers, as blue as the feathers of the bird that cries, Jay, Jay, Jay. Soon, She Who Was Alone said, the shaman will go off alone to the top of the hill and listen to the words of the great spirits. Then we will know what to do, so they will send the rains and the earth will be back to life. As she talked, she thought of her mother who had made the doll, her father who had brought the feathers, her grandmother and her grandfather who she had never known. They all seemed like distant shadows. The shaman is returning, the runner called as he ran through the camp. Everyone gathered in a circle to listen to the shaman. I have heard the words of the great spirits, he said. They say we have become selfish and for years we have taken from the earth without giving anything back. And they say we must make a burnt sacrifice. When this sacrifice is made, we will scoop up the ashes and scatter them into the 4 points of the earth. Everyone sang a song of thanks to the great spirits for telling them what they must do. And everyone went to their teepees where they slept. Everyone, that is, except She Who Was Alone. She held her doll tightly to her chest and said, You, she said, you are the ones the great spirits want. You are my most valued possession. When she said that, she went to the teepee where she slept. And when the sun began to go down, she went to the council fire and took one stick that still glowed. She picked it up and went to the top of the hill where the shaman heard the words of the great spirits. Then she held her doll up into the air and said, Oh, great spirits, this is my warrior doll. It is the only thing I have left of my family who died in this famine. Please accept it. After that, she gathered twigs and started the fire. She thought of her mother, her father, and her grandmother and grandfather. Then, before she could change her mind, she thrust the doll into the fire. As the ashes grew cold, she scooped them up and scattered them into the north, east, south, and west. Then she fell asleep, until the morning sun woke her. There, where the scattered ashes were blue flowers, as blue as the feathers of the bird that cries, Jay, Jay, Jay. Then everyone woke up and went to the top of the hill with She Who Was Alone, and to see the marvelous sight. And then a warm rain began to fall. From that day forward, She Who Was Alone was known by another name, one who dearly loved her people. And every year, the great spirits remember the sacrifice of the little girl, and they fill the valleys of now called Texas with the blue flowers, even to this day.